A stressful day at work. Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to share a story about a stressful day at work and how I managed to get through it. Last Tuesday started like any other day. I woke up early, had breakfast, and arrived at the office on time. I thought it would be a normal working day. However, things quickly became much more challenging than I expected. At around 9 o'clock, my manager informed me that an important customer needed a report before the end of the day. The report contained a lot of information, and some of the data had not been updated yet. At the same time, I still had my regular tasks to complete. I felt nervous immediately. My schedule was already full, and now I had an urgent assignment that required a lot of attention. I looked at my to do list and felt overwhelmed. There were emails waiting for replies, phone calls to make, and meetings to attend. As the morning continued, more problems appeared. One of my colleagues was absent that day, so I had to handle some of their responsibilities as well. Then, a customer called to ask about an order that had been delayed. They were unhappy and wanted an explanation. At that moment, I felt a lot of pressure. My mind was full of different tasks, and I did not know where to start. I was worried that I would miss an important deadline or make a mistake. Instead of panicking, I decided to take a short break. I stood up, took a deep breath, and drank some water. Then I returned to my desk and made a simple plan. First, I listed all my tasks in order of importance. Second, I focused on one task at a time. I stopped checking unnecessary messages and concentrated on the urgent report. Whenever I completed a small part of the work, I felt a little more confident. Around lunchtime, my manager noticed that I was very busy. She came to my desk and asked if I needed help. I explained the situation, and she offered some useful advice. She also helped me prioritize my tasks. Her support made a big difference. I realized that I did not have to solve every problem alone. Sometimes asking for help is the smartest thing to do. In the afternoon, I continued working steadily. I checked the data carefully, completed the report, and sent it to the customer before the deadline. The customer replied with a thank you message and said the report was very helpful. That small message immediately made me feel better. All the stress from earlier in the day started to disappear. By 5 o'clock, I had completed most of my tasks. I was tired, but I felt proud of myself. The day had been difficult, but I had learned an important lesson. Pressure is a normal part of work. Every job has challenges, unexpected problems, and busy days. The key is not to avoid pressure, but to manage it effectively. When we stay calm, organize our tasks, and ask for help when necessary, we can often achieve more than we think. As I left the office that evening, I felt relieved and satisfied. The stressful day was finally over. I knew there would be more challenges in the future, but I also knew that I was capable of handling them. Thank you for listening, and I hope this story reminds you that even the most stressful days can be overcome with patience, focus, and a positive attitude.